I think it's after 11, right? And I wanted to do a video because I was here and I just got off of TikTok and I was watching one of my videos that I did a few minutes ago. And I felt so ecstatic thinking about how my life has changed drastically, right? So I tell you guys, some of the things that I had experienced, some of the things that showed up in my life that allowed me to see that I deserved more, to allow me to see that everything that was showing up, it was just basically because of my perception. It was basically because me wanting to be a people pleaser. It was basically because me feeling like I wasn't good enough, right? And as I was on TikTok, I started thinking about how I am so grateful, beyond grateful to be able to make content, be able to get out of my own way at times and share with you guys exactly, things that I have overcome and things that I am working on currently to this day. And I was so excited because, I was thinking about all the times where as though I felt a certain type of way. And nowadays I feel so elated to be able to come on here and make videos, to understand that I don't have to have it all together, to understand that I am figuring it out as I go along, but also to understand that whatever it is that I desire in this here universe, I am able and I am equipped to manifest it. And I don't know about the next person, but it does something to my heart to know that. Okay. And I'm just so excited about life. I'm so excited about life. And I'm gonna tell you why, okay? My life, it went from, I never was a bad person. Okay. I never was a bad person. Um and when I say I never was a bad person, I wasn't the type that, I did some things, okay, that people that are so holier than thou may frown upon. But I never was like a snake gutter type of person. You get what I'm saying? Um, and I would do things whether it was looking for love, searching for love, putting myself on the back burner, not feeling like I was good enough, thinking that this person was gonna bring me love, joy, thinking that this person was gonna appreciate me, and all these other things. And when I say my life went from hell to heaven, and this is exactly what I mean, okay? What I mean is I had to understand that, first of all, heaven is a mindset as well as hell. Okay, those are just mindsets, those are just frequencies. Okay, that's why one is up and one is down. Okay. Secondly, I had to understand and get that in order for my life to change, okay, I could not wait for someone outside my existence, a deity or whatever it was, to come rescue me. I had to put my big girl panties on, okay, or little girl panties, whatever it is you got, okay. And I had to understand that it is up to me, okay. It is up to me. See, the reason why you may not enjoy your life or may feel like your life is completely hellish right now is because, one, you can be living for other people. Okay. You could have been programmed that if you don't do what your family members say for you to do, or if you don't do what society say for you to do, that you're not going to have good luck, or that you're not going to make it, or that you're not going to be successful. What I come to realize is this, okay? The universe knows best, source knows best, okay? And I don't have to live for other people making they goddamn dreams, okay, my nightmare. Okay? I don't have to live for other people, okay, doing everything that they want me to do because of fear. Okay, how many times Have you have done things for other people because of fear? Because, oh, they won't like me, or they won't accept me, or they gonna talk about me. Let me tell you something, okay? Is it worth it that you are living for someone else while your life is in a charades, while you feel so miserable, and this is your life? I once heard Missy Yala Van Zandt say something like this, and of course I'm paraphrasing. She said, if you're not enjoying your life, other people will. And that is so true. That is so true. So, honey, I give you permission, okay, to put your goddamn big girl panties on, okay, or your big boy briefs on, okay, and do what works for you, okay? Because if they not going to like you or accept you for you being you and enjoying your life, is that really a type of person, the type of person that you would want to be around? Whether it goes for family and whatever, okay? You got to ask yourself, do I want to continuously spend my life serving people that are enjoying my life more than I am? You got to ask yourself that. You really have to ask yourself that, okay? I have no one in my life that is interrupting my peace. No one. No one. Because I cut them off so quick. And in fact, the truth of the matter is no one could actually interrupt your peace without your permission. You see, we give people permission to do something, to do whatever it is that they are doing in our lives. And you know what? Let me tell you something, okay? The universe is so dope and amazing that if you are a pushover, okay, or passive, the universe is going to put people in your life to reflect that you are a goddamn passover. You are a pushover, a passover. You just do whatever it is that you do because you want to get along. Like for instance, the other day, right? My youngest daughter, and this is something that I learned in my life, okay, and I'm learning. My youngest daughter, who is 6 years old, okay, didn't want to do her homework and all this other stuff, didn't want to do whatever it was, okay. And what I started realizing was, all right, Dina, let me tell you something, okay. You cannot control this baby, okay. We have been so programmed, well, I'm going to control them, I'm going to beat them, I'm going to do this and that to them, honey, but that does not change it. What really happens is they go behind your back and find a way to be manipulative or to be sneaky, okay. So what I came to the conclusion and the realization was, well, that's her homework. Okay. If she don't want to do it, okay. And she knows she got to bring that goddamn paper to school because I done told her, listen, your teacher said you got to do the homework. If she don't want to do it, okay. She would have to deal with those consequences and face whatever it is that's coming to her. Okay. And to understand that we don't have to be so much in control. Okay, the illusion of control. Because I often say, if you feel like you are so in control, honey, chances are you are way out of control. If you feel like I have to be so much in control, I gotta get them to do this, I gotta get them to do that, honey, you that ain't how that's gonna turn out, how that's working for you. Okay? You have to see what is working for you in your life. And so how my life went from hellish to heaven. Perception. Perception. I had to create boundaries. I had to let people understand that, oh, I had boundaries. And no matter how much my voice was shaking and I was afraid to say it, like, oh, that's why I had boundaries between you and I still was able to say it. And yes, I was afraid. Yes, I was afraid to say that because you know why? Because I have not grew up with demonstrating healthy boundaries. Okay. And so I will allow, get what I'm saying? All right. Understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying, well, they did this. I have allowed people to do whatever it is or whatever they wanted to do because of my perception of myself. But once I started doing the work on myself, I understood that people are just reflecting back to me how exactly I am showing up. And so, like the other day, okay, another example, right? My youngest children father came over to my house, right? And once he started complaining, I just was like, you know what? Let me put him on block. Okay. And I love all my exes. Okay. Now somebody on TikTok once said to me, they was like, you a fool. They was like, you a fool. Okay. Because I guess they don't love their exes, which is so crazy because that's the person that you was in a relationship with. And that person, only the thing that they did was reflect back to you. So it's like, you should be grateful. You should be thankful to understand that if somebody is able to piss you off that much, that is showing that you're not, that you have not mastered yourself in that area. Shout out to Wayne Dyer. Okay. You have not mastered yourself. Now I know Wayne Dyer has released his avatar, but he is still here in the spiritual realm. Okay. Um, but that just shows that you have not self-mastered yourself in that area. Okay. And so I choose peace. I choose peace. When I see things are going a certain type of way, what I do is I block. I block. I don't my life is going to be so filled of joy and bliss and peace. And not saying that, I'm not going to experience things because that's, something that just comes with life. Okay. But you are capable to overcome whatever obstacle it is showing up in your life. All right. And if things are going a certain way, like if I feel a certain type of way, okay, then first off, why do I feel this way? Okay. And then second of all, are you choosing peace or are you choosing chaos? You gotta ask yourself that. Like, and I'm not perfect. Okay. I'm far from perfect. Okay. Perfect in my imperfections. Okay. And perfect in a sense where as though I'm so perfect I could change my goddamn life. Okay. If that makes sense. Okay. But those are some of the questions that we need to ask ourselves. Am I choosing peace or am I choosing chaos? Because if you are choosing chaos, I can almost guarantee and bet that your life is hellish. That your life is hellish. Because one, you may feel like you always need to be in control. You may feel like you always have to control certain things. And because your life is so out of control and because there's certain things that's in your life that you feel as though you can't speak up against, or you feel as though that you don't have no power or no control over, your life is hellish. When in all actuality, you do have control over those things. You have control. The biggest control you have and the most power you have is your perception. See, when you change your perception, everything is going to change in your life. I listen, I could guarantee you this. When you change your perception, when you start understanding that I get to see the glass half full, I do not have to see the glass empty. I do not have to be a pessimist. I can be a goddamn optimist. I could see the goddamn glass half full. And although your life may be hellish today, okay, it could be heavenish tomorrow. And that's just the power that you possess. You have to realize one of the things that we have to understand so well is just because life is a certain type of way today, it does not have to mean, or it does it like you are not sentenced to a life you are not sentenced to a life sentence where is though your life it just has to be full of chaos, it has to be full of hell, it has to be full of pain and regret, and just saying those things, okay? Your life does not have to be that way. And when I first got started on this journey, one of the things that I remember hearing over and over and over again is that you is that doing the same exact thing each and every day, okay, and hoping and lucking for something new to come and wishing for something different to come, that nothing different is finna come. See, you gotta do something different. You can change your clothes all you want to, but honey, if you did not wash that ass, it's still gonna be funky. And just FYI, okay? Just FYI. Understand that if your life is hellish today, and I'm gonna give you guys a few tips that I do, and these tips is the same thing, same exact thing. One, you want to make a decision. You want to make a decision that you deserve more. You deserve better. Don't have to know exactly how you're going to get that better. Don't have to know exactly what you're going to do in order to get that better. But you just make a choice and a decision. I deserve better. The way I've been showing up, taking accountability and responsibility. That's let's say that is number two. One, you're going to say, I deserve better. Two, taking accountability and responsibility. The way I have been showing up, I have not been playing full out. Okay. Then you are going to start listening to positive personal development. Okay, these are all the things that I have done that I still do up until this day. You're going to listen to personal development. You are going to enjoy your life more. Whether that means taking yourself on dates, whether that means going away by yourself on vacations or whatever, going to get a spa, going to a spa, whatever it is that you enjoy doing, you are going to do those things. Okay. Four, you're gonna start cutting people off. No, no, I don't want to hear, oh, this person is this person is that, this person is this. Okay. It doesn't matter what they are. You can love people from afar. You do not have to be around them, okay, 24/7 in order for you to show, oh, I love you. And one of the things that you have to realize by you staying in that relationship, right? And I'm not only talking about an intimate relationship. I'm talking about any type of relationship, family ships, okay, friendships, whatever. By you staying in that relationship, you're not doing that person any type of favors, because you're doing yourself and them a disservice, because you letting them know that it is okay for them to treat you a certain type of way that you don't like. That you say you don't like, but you keep on allowing it. So a part of me feels like perhaps you do like it, or perhaps that you are so used to being treated that way that you feel as though you could get no different. And that is not true. Or you feel as though you could get no better. And that is not true. Okay? You are deserving, you are worthy, you are enough. And you don't have to bend over backwards in order for people to like you. It's either they like you or they don't. But the real question is, do you like you? That's the real question. Not if they like you, do you like you? Okay? The next step is Write down your desires. Write down the things that you enjoy, the things that you want to manifest, okay? The things that you know that, and you may not even know how, and the how is none of your business, okay? It's none of your business. Don't worry about the how because the how is going to trip you up. A lot of times the way we think things are going to manifest is it don't even manifest that way. Okay, your ego cannot see it. Your intuition, it will guide you along the way, but you're not gonna be able to know. You're not gonna know how it's going to come into your life. Another thing is meditation. Meditate, meditate, meditate. You guys hear me say this all the time. Meditate. You have to meditate. Whether it's 1 minute a day, 2 minutes a day, you have to meditate because when you are meditating, you are being still, you are being receptive to the information, to the downloads that is coming to you. Okay, and not saying that the downloads won't come to you, but what I have experienced in my own personal journey is when I meditate and I'm being still, I'm able to listen. Okay, the next step is um I'm trying to see what's the next step. Do things different. Do things different. You've been doing things for a certain way so long that that's you think that's who you are, but that's not. That's programming. And in order for you to change your life, you got to interrupt your routine. And I know it may be uncomfortable. Okay, because I'm not gonna be on here saying, "Oh, girl, it's gonna be good." Okay, it's going to be uncomfortable at first because with growth, anything pertaining to growth is uncomfortable at first, but you do have what it takes in order for you to get over that hump. You don't have to have it all figured out. You do have what it takes. So when you are doing something new and a fear presents itself, that is only because one, you don't know how things are going to turn out. Two, you don't have enough information. Or three, you don't have enough reps in. And so when you start moving, okay, one of the things you're gonna understand is, honey, you ain't gonna die. Okay, that's a constant reminder that I tell myself is, I did this, I did X, Y, and Z, and honey, I ain't die. Okay, which energy don't die any way, it just transform. Um, but those are some of the things that will help you along your way, along your journey. Okay, and read. Okay. Oh my goodness. Almost left it out. Read. Okay. Read things that for me, I love reading about the subconscious mind, how I could change my life, how I can do something different, how I can make an impact on this here planet by changing myself. In a book called The Power of the Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy, one of the things he talks about is, when you master yourself or when you know yourself, you know others around you because we are all reflectors of one another. Okay. And so as I do the work on myself, I am always telling you guys some of the things that I have done, what works, and some of the things that did not work or do not work. Like what's not gonna work is you being a people pleaser. What's not gonna work is you not speaking up and you allowing, even if it's your family members to say whatever or put you on a guilt trip, you allow them to put you on a guilt trip because you feel as though the hierarchy, oh, well, this person is X, Y, and Z in my family, or this person is X. It does not matter what they are or who they are. What matters is, are you choosing peace or are you choosing chaos? That's what really matters. That's what matters. And it doesn't matter to, sometimes we feel as though, oh, because this person is X, Y, and Z, they get a pass. No one should get a pass to show up in a way in your life that is not conducive to you. But it starts with you first. Because why do you feel as though it's okay for this person to show up in your life the way they showing up? You got to see what is it within you that thinks this is okay, or thinks that this is acceptable. And you have to be real honest with yourself. The next step is get a journal. Get a journal. Write down. I stay with a notebook. I stay with a journal. I stay, even if I got to go to the dollar store and get a book or something to write, and I stay. I have so many journals. I stay writing things down. So, with that being said, I love you guys. Make sure you're rocking out, believing in yourself, and keep on going, keep on growing. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.